listen, we're in the courthouse. Yeah, we're in the courthouse, and like, can you activate your bit of the phone tree? Because it's absolutely amazing. We've got to get everybody down there. There's loads and loads of work. Excellent, excellent.
Ready?
Where's all the tools though? Where's all the tools?
They're all being used.
Oh.
Industry.
Just pulling together all the jobs that need to be done.
This place, the courthouse, it's got the most dynamic energy about it I have ever seen in my life. I can't believe what's happened this weekend. I think everybody involved in the campaign has been blown away by commitment from people who've come out of the woodwork, people, residents, electricians, plumbers, everything that's needed and wanted. People just gave to it. It's such a community thing. It's just dynamic, positive, direct action.
There was a Tory MP on Newsnight complaining that he's had no letters about the criminal justice bill. The reason is because we're not interested in asking his permission. We're going to do things. We've set this centre up in 3 days and we can do it ourselves and fuck the politicians.
Oh, I've been here 14 years.
14 years.
And I just this morning, my regular customer was talking about Scots movement down the road. Yeah. And almost everybody was pleased to see someone there. Wonderful. Nobody complained or anything.
Right.
I think it's good. Homeless people, somewhere to live. But personally, I don't mind. It's good for the community, I think.
If you're living the way you're believing in, and you're with other people who believe in the same way, and it grows and it builds and it builds, your self-worth and your self-confidence rises, and you know what you're doing is right. You've got intuition, you know what you're doing is right.
A group of up to 150 squatters have occupied a derelict courthouse in Brighton to protest at the government's criminal justice bill.
And not only have they, illegally squatted, but they play reggae music till 2 and 3 and even 4 in the morning.
The squatters say they've actually improved the property since taking it over.
Back to the snooze. Private security firms. There are now more private security firms, 167,000 of them, operating in the UK than police officers. That's according to Home Office figures. 5. And liberty have put together all the rights that are breached, the European Convention of Human Rights that are breached by the CJB. Article 2, right to life. Article 3, freedom from inhumane or degrading treatment. Article 5, right to liberty and security of the person. Article 6, right to fair trial.
It strikes me that it's something the rest of us have to make a fuss about. And what Parliament does next month may have to be undone by the rest of us in the months that follow.
The government's choice to remain silent on this matter should certainly be taken as an inference of guilt. I would therefore instruct the jury to take this into consideration and infer a level of guilt when deliberating upon their verdict.
All we want is just this. All we want is justice. If I want to dance all night, it's my God-given right. I'm sorry, son, but that makes you a criminal. In the eyes of the law, you've committed a most grave offence. Now let us test your blood to see if you're a pedigree. If you don't cooperate, we'll handcuff you to the gate and draw some DNA from your book's best mate. You're on Big Brother's birthday card list now, son. You're on Big Brother's birthday card list now, son.
100 years of Haile Selassie. Lift up your spirit, raise your consciousness. Beat down the Babylon, beat down the music.
Find the bits that you do best and enjoy it, because those who play together stay together, and if you do it with a smile on your face, it's a lot better for everybody anyway.
We're a culture, we're the young people, we're the homeless people, we're the poor people, and we're vast. It's a huge culture, and where before we were just pockets of people that thought similarly, now we've all been brought together and we're forming huge bonds and friendships which will last forever. You know, every cloud has a silver lining. The thing is, it's uniting us. It is uniting us.
All those in favour of the criminal justice bill, say aye.
Well, I think it's not going to be a confrontational revolution. It can't happen as a confrontational revolution. The only way it can happen is a consciousness revolution. A shift, a real shift. There's a word, metanoia, it means change of thinking, change in thinking. And if people can change the way they think, all these problems will suddenly lift. I mean, call me an idealist, but in the atmosphere of this place at the moment, this is how it feels.
And one thing I've realised from going on all these marches and being around here, the energy, the strength for the people that are involved, these are beautiful people. There's youth, there's beauty, there's creativity, huge energy, and we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. And to suggest that we should is utterly ridiculous.